Some dude phone got stolen. He like, ain't nobody fucking leaving until I find my phone. I just walked out. Don't tell me I can't leave. I ain't nobody. I'ma just leave. That gives me more motivation.
You know your ass got right back on that motherfucking dumbbell section. Derek's story, very short and quick. So, one time, I pull up to KB houses when we used to do it in an apartment. The podcast.
Yes, the podcast.
Podcast. I'm sitting there. Mike looks at me and say, "Damn, you avoided my boy." I say, "Who? What you tell me?" He said, "Dmills said you was avoiding him." I'm like, "I was avoiding him." He said, "Yeah." He said, "You saw him at Portillo and avoided him." And I looked at Dmills like I was avoiding you. And Mike told me what Derek had said. Derek told Mike and KB before I got to the podcast that I saw him at Portillo's in a drive-thru and avoided him.
Like he a lame or some shit. Like you don't want to ever be seen.
But this is what happened though. This is what fucked my head up. I was with Dana. I told her, roll down your window. And I yelled out the window, "Dmills, what up, my boy?" So I wanted to know what the fuck made him think I was avoiding him if I went out my way to get his attention. And why would he come and tell y'all that?
He definitely came in that bitch and said that he avoided me.
And then I was asking like, bro, how do I avoid you if I got your attention? So I'm like, that made me look at you a lot different.
Hey, what we have learned about Derek is that he will
lie. No, don't not say exaggeration. This nigga's a liar sometimes, bro.
I said you avoided me because I tried to get you to come to my line and you went to the other one. But the other line was shorter, so it made sense for you to go over there.
That sounds like some girl stuff. Like he ain't text me back in 5 minutes. He must be with another girl.
Whether I go on your line or not, I yelled your name.
You did. That was my bad.
And out of all the times, you know how many times I've tried to go to him to get free fries or free cake, nigga. You think I wouldn't go to your line? The fuck?
Yeah. That was funny. That was a funny story.
So now every time he tells a story that one of us not there for, I'm not saying the story is all lies, but I believe some of us be fabricated. I always think, imagine if Derek told the truth. That would the stories you tell. I'd be like, man, imagine if you told us the whole story. That probably is even crazier.
There's a lot of fabrications in Derek's stories for sure.
I used to tell my sister to drop me off food. She used to drop me off Portillo's and shit. And then
what age were you talking?
In high school.
Oh, okay.
They did. Then I got called up to the dean's office. They told me to tell her to stop, and I said no. If I want something, she's just gonna bring it.
You just ran.
No, he did.
You just ran his deal south.
He was not talking like he always. Oh, you know him. He's an.
So you told the dean, "Fuck that."
I said it in my
I
head.
want Portillo. Oh my god. Y'all see what we be talking about?
What?
So can you tell us what actually happened?
That's a big fucking part to leave out.
So can you tell us what actually happened?
I just said okay. They told me I would get written out.
Okay, but
I still did it.
Y'all see, he's a fucking liar, right?
But I still did
He
it.
just literally lied for no reason.
Oh my god.
No reason. Mike.
I don't know, bro. I thought that was
His
a pretty good
his
fucking
first part of the story was a
example.
lot
That man be
cooler. He
tweaking.
wanted to seem cooler to our younger audience.
But like you said.
Tell your dean, fuck what you're talking about, kids.
Sure, yep.
So we went hooping. What was that, Sunday?
Sunday morning, evening.
And I might even said it on the podcast. I was like, "You gonna be there at 2?"
You did, because they asked me on Twitter.
Because you said not 2:15 or something like not 2:30.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
And Dmills said he heard me.
Yep.
Do y'all know what time he showed
I
up?
know exactly what time he showed up.
It was late enough for me to run a game
Mm-hmm.
and do all of that extra shit.
It was 2:18 exactly.
And we watched the game. Or no, we warmed up for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
We were there early.
Yeah.
Because being early is on time to me personally.
And then so he walks in the gym, and first of all, he was always looking.
He looked confused as hell, like he
it
ain't
was a
never
new
been in the gym before.
They had a rec league running or some shit. Like he was just looking confused. And then he walk over to us and we like, "What happened? Like you supposed to be here too?" He said, "Oh, I had to come from blah blah blah." And just
no, that's not what he said. We said, bro, what? I asked him straight up, what time is you supposed to be here? He was like, at 2. And he was like, but I was here though. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, I was just in the locker room. So I asked, it took you 18 minutes to get dressed. He was like, no, I was here at 2:10. I'm like, but then so you wasn't here on time then. You wasn't here on time. And then what made it worse is that Pierre's already in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And then we had next.
I
and
won and tried to come with y'all. And y'all was like, we ain't ready. I'm like, what you mean?
This boy, Derek, said, I'm about to go get on the bike real quick. Knowing damn well he was supposed to be here at 2, ready to hoop at 2.
Yep. And KB said it perfectly. It's like, if you knew you had to do that warm-up shit, like we all had to do, why don't you just get here prior to 2?
Where you stand out. You make yourself stand out. because you come in late. You come in looking confused.
I really don't expect you to be on time
Ever.
You looking crazy as hell at everybody else. Like we was showed up late. That's how you be looking. You be into the room like.
That's how you walked into the show.
Like we showed up. At
Right,
3
like
o'clock.
you just couldn't believe that we was actually there,
No.
or that a game was going
And
on.
then,
Like what the fuck?
That be the other part. You see everybody ready, running the game. They tell you got next, and you decide you want to go on the bike and warm up. Out of all the times
He ain't take no jumpers or nothing. He finna go on the
got
bike.
on a bike.
You could have walked around the gym.
The bike.
But why? Okay, before we even move on to our NBA topics, why were you late?
Me and my girl went to get lunch, and then before I left, I had to give Vanilla and Donut their birthday cake.
Hey,
Who are Vanilla and Donut?
Her dogs. It was their birthday Sunday.
Look how you looking. That's the reason why your ass is late. You couldn't do all that shit prior.
You had to go pick up a cake.
No, I was already there, but I woke up late.
So that was the wait. Okay, so let's take a step back. You said you and your girl went to lunch. That's fine, of course. And then you just said we had to go give Vanilla and Donut their cake. But then you just said the cake was already there.
Yeah, so I didn't end up leaving until like 1:30 or something.
But the reason these aren't excuses is because you had already knew.
Yeah. I just did it later than I was supposed to.
Bro, I love that when he just say yeah.
He purple and gold. Motherfucker never been to Staples in his life.
You right.
Don't own one Laker jersey.
What number we on?
What Laker jersey you got right now? All right, we're on 4, KB.
I'm not a jersey.
He did have a Meta World Peace one.
You did?
No.
Yes, he did.
No. If I would get a Ron Artest one, if I was getting that, it wouldn't be Meta World Peace.
But he said you did own one.
Hell no.
I could have swore I saw you on before.
That's a wild. But wait, that's a wild mistake to have though.
Bro, where did you ever see me?
Because you used to be like so like Ron Artest Meta World Peace. Like you went and bought his shirt once in like middle school.
I don't even know if I was really that like into basketball
Until high school, right?
Listen,
Until high school.
But
like
listen,
freshman
this
year.
is a wild accusation to not have factual. To mistake
Meta
a
World
Meta
Peace
World
jersey.
Peace jersey? Do you know how rare?
Because he used to play with him a lot on
But that don't mean
2K.
he had a
On 2K,
jersey.
but
Yeah,
that's what
no, he did. He did go and get the jersey though. It wasn't a jersey, it was a t-shirt. It was a t-shirt.
He said
Like those
no.
t-shirt
I
jerseys.
Never had
Yeah.
a Ron Artest.
He is sure that
I've
you
never
had it
no
too.
Ron Artest merchandise.
The man Mike said I never had. He said he did. He did because that's rare. You cannot walk
That's
into
what
pro
I'm saying.
jersey.
I don't know where I would even get. I would have to buy that online.
Yeah. You can't walk into pro jersey and just get a world piece. Like they no. You have to order that motherfucker.
I would have done that in middle school.
He is sure that you had it though. That's the funny thing.
In middle school though.
He had it.
I swear I remember him having it.
He lying.
But what if he did have? He just don't remember it.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a-
possibility.
That's a big thing to
It's
not
a
remember.
possibility.
You know them times when you lay in the bed, you be like, man, where that shirt been? I ain't seen that shit in 6 months ago. I ain't never had that thought about that damn Meta World Peace jersey. Never had a jersey.
Somebody lying.
Facts.
But that's what make
Do
him
you-
good.
Do you have a favorite Derek story?
I was just thinking about Fabrication with
The Gatorade.
with the Gatorade.
Tell that story, bro. Tell that story.
Was this COVID?
Yeah.
The height of
The
COVID.
beginning of COVID.
Yep.
The beginning of COVID, we were still doing the show because we didn't know it was gonna be as big as a thing as it was. And then one day we Derek hit the group chat.
But no,
like,
I think this is a little after the reason I say height because
This
this
was
is
like
when
right
the
when
roads
lockdown
was clear. Yeah, the roads like clear.
but
to
we were
get to
still
the house.
in together.
Yes.
We were still together, right? We were still doing the show in my basement. And one day Derek hit the group chat like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the show. We like, what's up, big dog?
No,
What's-
he's in the party. He said this.
He's in a party. Yeah, it's not even a text. My fault. It's been a couple of years since then now. So he's in a party, and I think he say something like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the show tomorrow." We like, "Wow, what's up? You got that shit? You know what I'm saying? You got no." Well, he said, "Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling too great." And I was throwing up blood.
And he was like, "Is you good? You finna go to
Mind
like the
you,
hospital or something?"
mind
Coughing
you.
up blood.
Coughing
He
up
said coughing
blood.
up blood. Mind you, this is a full pack party. This is one of those parties where John is there, Tyler's there,
Because everybody
Terrence.
was in the house.
Everybody's
It
in
was
there.
like we like 8 deep in that party, and it wasn't just us three. Like, wait, what? Everybody's like, hold on, bro. You should be going to the
He
hospital.
said it so casually.
Like, just people just randomly just start coughing up blood and be like, oh shit, it's a Tuesday. Like, no, he said he was coughing up blood. Everybody halted what they was doing and be like, Dmills, you have to go to the hospital. That is not normal, whether you have COVID or not. Coughing up blood is not normal. And bro was like, oh, you know what? I did just drink a red Gatorade. So
It was maybe that. That's
Hell
what he
no.
said. I was drinking red Gatorade and maybe that. You ever drunk a red Gatorade? It looks nothing like blood.
Nothing like blood.
It looks nothing like.
Nothing like
It's
blood.
all pinkish.
Blood
It's
is
like
thick
watery.
too.
Yeah.
Coughing up blood.
And
My
around
fault.
that
Red
time,
Gatorade.
bro, with the other part of that story is that I don't know if y'all remember, he damn near wanted COVID. Like he
Oh, because his ex had. They thought that him and his ex and their family had it. And all
Yeah,
that
we
stuff.
were all sick at that time.
he was looking for any way to like not be with the podcast. So he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna come in. I'm gonna just go to their house. I don't want my mom and Raj go to get it. I think I got it. Anything to make it more serious and for him to not have to come to the podcast, he was throwing out there coughing
I
blood.
don't know if he just wanted to miss that one day. He is like, yeah, man, I'm not feeling well. I'll be back on Tuesday though.
Yeah.
But then that's when isn't that like around the time where I did cough on the show and then we immediately went virtual? Like,
Nigga, that's because it was fucking. It's
No,
fucking COVID.
we made a joke about it. You coughed in the show, and I think we clipped it. It was like we like looked at you or whatever. But we went virtual because HOH told us to.
Again, exaggeration.
no, I thought that
You know damn well you didn't
Your
cough.
cough was like, yeah,
And
shut
then
this
you-
shit down, shut it down.
We never had
Quarantine.
even a
Like Mike
conversation about
Wazowski.
your cough.
Oh,
Listen,
fucking.
Mike cough every episode. Like he do that little cough. We don't be like, oh, even though
You know
oh.
Just a
damn
regular
well
cough.
Yeah.
we did not look at each other, sit down after that episode and say,
It's like, we
listen,
gotta go virtual,
We gotta go
guys.
virtual.
Yeah, we didn't. I know we didn't.
All right.
Thank you, but also you should do this even when it ain't here. You know what I mean? Because that's why we're in this position. And I just think that
Welcome to Through the Wire.
Through the wire.
Yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, my nigga. It's go talk.
Go talk, go talk, go talk, my nigga, that's go talk.
Go talk, go talk, go talk, my nigga. It's go talk.
Go talk, go talk, go talk. My nigga, it is go talk.